And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
So Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Romagnoli, even when a teenager, he was touted as a player well mature beyond his years, and it's hard to disagree seeing how he's evolved into such a fine leader, and not just in that back line, but a leader of the whole team.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cancellieri. That's Cataldi. Pinches it off him. It's a searching pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Shot a goal! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Gabbia. Pavlovic. Now Gabbia. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hila. Romagnoli. Now it's Castellanos. That has been cut short. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now this could be a chance. And here's Rafael Leao! Off the post! That could spell trouble. Basic. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Tavares. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Modric. It's Modric! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Tries to play it through. Salmakas. Fofana. And he's well positioned here. And a chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Tavares made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And it's Salamakas. Mario Gila spots it and intercepts. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's good running with the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here. He gets big! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Rabiot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Castellanos proves just a little bit too strong. It's a promising position. He is through here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Salmakas.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pedro. And he's managed to get free. And the through ball. Castellanos has it out wide and in space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Face to... He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Fofana! He will be livid with himself.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Mino Tavares. Spread it left. Dia. Great vision. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Nkunku. Rabiot. He's got away. Hangs one in. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Milan merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Estupinian. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Nuno Tavares. And that's a throw-in. Estupinian. Tomori. Rafael Leao has created one goal already.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rabiot. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Nkunku. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Good ball, good take. Rafael Leao! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan get their fourth corner. Usai with the clearance. And it's Modric. And the ball's come loose here. It's Modric! Missed by a fraction. Nuno Tavares. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Basic. Rabiot. Modric being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Romagnoli clears it away. Now it's Castellanos. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Dia stood up well to him there. Nkunku chips it through. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Keeper's dealt with that. Fofana! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Usai. Now it's Sakani. That's been slipped through. Look at the space here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Tavares with the short one. Shot, surely! He's got two. Sticks it away. Lazio back on level terms. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Lazio grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nkunku plays it in. Provedel claims it without any fuss.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Modric. And it's Fofana. Can he get it through? Nkunku! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish of true class! And they've got their lead back. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Castellanos. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rafael Leao. He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Spread out to the left. Pedro has it in a wide position. Fires it in low. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Modric. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Nkunku. And he was quick to react. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Nkunku picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.